Yes, sir. You already know exactly what time it is, man. We're back here to start some more game on the ground for them Hungry Hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next round, man. So, with that being said, I am forgetting something right here. With that being said, man, you can see the title of this episode, this topic, this live, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're looking at Fresh and Fit, talking about your girl, Candace Owens, getting banned and shit, getting suspended or whatever. They got Sneeko up on there. It is actually currently live right now on Rumble. So we're gonna be watching a live stream while we are live streaming. So it's gonna be a stream within the stream. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all grab your snacks, your drinks, your weed, whatever the fuck the case may be. Got some fucking Dr. Pepper right here, man. I got some good old roast and potatoes, man. We're gonna be eating good while we watching this shit tonight. So let's go ahead and jump into this shit, man. Let me get this pulled up right here and get this taken out of here like so. Boom, just like that. And then boom, just like that. All right, we are good to go. Full screen that hoe. And with that being said, in 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
Tell the truth. Do the right thing. Don't sell your soul.
So you're telling me if I don't go on camera and
it's not just about podcasts. It's about any aspect of life. Like the guy who came on and risked his job. He's coming here and he's telling the truth about what happened in the immigration to the U.S. and U.S. Customs. And now he's going to have that pride and know with himself that I did the right thing. Even though all the cards were stacked against me, I chose to make the right decision.
But what does he have by his back?
We'll figure it out.
No, he has God.
So, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. That is the answer. If you're doing this willy-nilly, what do you really have? Nothing.
Are you disagreeing with me or not?
Nigga, I am.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I just told you. You have a choice to make. Either you make content.
I can't do this anymore.
I can't either. Because you're going in loops.
Okay. Do you think I made a mistake? Yes or no?
Personally, I think so.
Okay. Then I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to try to convince you.
And also somebody else too as well that sponsors you right now. But okay, let's move on.
I don't think you made a mistake, bro. I think you did the right thing. I think if you had stuck on YouTube, more than likely you probably wouldn't have found God. You wouldn't have converted to Islam. You'd be a degenerate like Aiden Ross and Kai Sanal, these other fucking retards. You'd be doing dumbass content and clip farming and stuff like that. And I think you're definitely probably one of the younger streamers that's doing something positive and helping guys out versus being one of these stupid ass fucks. So I don't think you made a mistake at all. I think you did the right thing, and you went ahead and stepped up and talked about a topic that's very censored that everyone is scared to talk about and brought awareness to it. You introduced me to some people, and I think that was, forged some great relationships as well. And I was able to bring some of these people on our podcast and bring them out to the greater thing. So I think in general, no, man, I think you didn't make a fucking mistake at all. I think you did the right thing, because had it not been for you going down that path, you wouldn't have met certain people. You met those people. I met those people like Nick, etc. We had really great conversations, woke up a bunch of people. Every time I'm on Twitter, I get messages from people saying that we woke them up. It's a certain situations. Obviously, we're on Twitch, so I can't say it. But I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is something that a lot of people are not aware of. And I think it's great, right? Especially with what's going on in the world right now and our foreign policy and being an election year. People are more educated on it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think you made a mistake.
No, I appreciate that. And that's more valuable. Like, I've made money. I've been around celebrities. But there's nothing,
because everyone in your age group's a retard, bro.
And there's no value in that. Like, yeah. I've been not like that. Degenerate life does not bring.
How old is Sneeko? Like 24, 25, 26? If that's the case, then yeah, most people his age are retards that are streamers.
It does not fulfill you at all. There's nothing there. Like having more money, you could see there's examples of famous streamers and famous celebrities. They don't know what to do. They have no purpose. They just exist. They sell like shit products that are terrible for people. They promote things that are negative for the world, and they fall asleep at night and they know that they're doing something that's negative for the world. Just now, when I was in the gym right before the show, someone came up to me and he's like, "Oh, bro, I watched Fresh and Fit in the Tates. Like, it's good to be." And like, he's motivated and stuff, and he's a young guy. He's like, he pointed out the window and he saw his car and stuff like that. And you can see that this guy's fired up and he was motivated. That stuff is way more valuable than making more money and like dancing around with celebrities that don't care about you.
Hold on.
Fuck that life.
Cut the crap. I'm going to say what it is. You made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you why. We're not seeing...
This guy's not going to fucking let up, bro.
We're not seeing the people that lost their jobs following your rhetoric, people that actually are in debt from your rhetoric. We're not seeing as well people that actually have opportunities that were lost from the Jew talk and all that stuff. We're not seeing none of that shit. I see it. Also, opportunity-wise, we go to events. You know what they say? You can't be in here. And I have to be like, yo, you know what? Fuck that. He's a good person, da-da-da. And it's like, you're saying this, but you don't tell them the bad side of it. There's a bad side to it, that is not
No, he's been pretty transparent
monetary.
about that, bro. He's
No,
been
no.
transparent
No, no.
about the bullshit that
There's
he's
more
dealt
that-
with. We have too.
No, there's more that I didn't say.
Talk about all this stuff.
No, I can go into more detail. So then it comes up to the point of, okay, here's the truth. I'll say it out loud. The cost of it is that people that are close to you that appreciate it get affected. You want to talk about it?
What are you talking about? Oh yeah.
I mean, I can say some things, but you want
That is one thing that he has a point on is that, yeah, when you speak out on shit that needs to be spoken out on, you're doing good. Obviously, you're doing good because you're bringing awareness to the shit that, goes on behind closed doors and whatnot. But also at the same time, once you get to a certain point, you have to be able to do it in a certain way that's not going to get you removed and banned from places and shit that's also going to affect others who are close to you and or around you, because it's going to affect their lives too, because they're associated with you and whatnot. Next thing you know, if they ain't stopped down, they're gonna leave. They're gonna nah, I ain't associated with that fool no more, and this, that, and the third and whatnot. So you got to be careful on how you do it. In my opinion, you got to be careful on how you expose people, how you expose things. You got to do it in a way that masks the truth of what you're saying with comedy or content or entertainment or whatever the fuck it is. Unfortunately, you can't just outright say it because they'll fucking ban your ass, they'll fucking kill your ass, they'll do all types of shit. They'll lock you up, all types of shit, bro. So he's got a point there.
camera?
What are you talking? Are you trying to air out my personal life, or what do you?
I don't want. I
So then, what are you saying right now?
We have talks in the past. He told me some things that I don't ever repeat
So then, why are you saying this right now?
because you're telling them something that's not genuine.
Okay, Fresh, like, do you not understand? If you work a 9-to-5 job, don't just start talking about the Jews in the office space.
Stop it. See, that's what I'm saying. You're telling them to go fight for honor, fight for the
I
truth.
just said,
And then when they lose their job, it's like, oh, but Sneeko said to go do this. Yeah, but he didn't tell you that you might lose your job.
okay.
Hold on, he has a wife and kids. Hold on, wait, hold on.
You don't
Hold on,
understand
wait,
the point of
hold
what
on.
I'm
He
speaking
has a wife
about.
and kids,
Okay.
and he has no job. So now, what does he do?
Am I telling people to crash out and like lose their job? No, I'm saying have convictions and do what you think
just
is
said
right.
to them, go and speak the
I just
truth
said don't
at
do
all
that.
costs. Yo, I'm gonna go crazy here.
There's different levels of. There's no point of doing that.
Thank you.
In the dentist's office, there's no point in talking about Israel. That doesn't have an
But
effect.
guess what they're doing,
That doesn't.
They're doing
People aren't doing that because of my streams. What are you talking about?
bro?
Do you think people are just talking about feminism in the off, like at HR?
Yes, they, bro. I am outside. I'm with the people. I'm places. Your places too. They tell stories about what happens.
The bigger thing, rather than just talking about what controls the world, is doing what you think is right regardless. Say they make you an offer, like you can make $10 million more if you sell alcohol, for example, and you say, no, I have convictions, I don't want to poison the world, and you take a different job. That's what I'm speaking about. Don't sell your soul here. It doesn't mean go crash out and scream and yell about Zionism all day long. There's different levels of conviction. And how do you not understand this?
See,
Not everybody is a streamer. Doing what you think is right and doing what you're supposed to do and making the world a better place is bigger than just streaming.
well then say that, because when you say,
How do you not
Go tell the
understand
truth.
that? Do you think that there's just content creators watching this?
well, hold on. You just said they do it in the workplace, they do it at home, they do it in place of business. When you do that, what are they doing? Destroying their lives. So be
Okay,
honest.
they
Tell-
should-
tell- tell them
You shouldn't
they
just
shouldn't do that.
destroy your life.
But then tell them that.
Do you think that these people are retarded?
Well, no offense to you, but your audience sometimes they'll go and do that stuff in public,
Damn.
and then it's like,
Give me one example of this happening.
then you call names on camera. See, this is where I'm gonna stop because I don't want to call out names on camera. But we've been in a situation where like people complain that, yo, listen, bro, like I love your stuff, but like I lost my job, and it's like
That's happened with somebody in my audience. You
Yes,
have an
bro.
example of that happening.
I won't say here, but
And why have you heard about this? And I've never heard about one instance of somebody losing their job because of Sneeko
well,
content.
you've lost other stuff, Sneeko. Remember we were in Vegas? You want to be somewhere?
Okay,
This shit is wild, bro. This is crazy.
can you just cut the shit? Just like stop speaking in codes.
trying
and
not to
just
say on
just
camera.
say what the fuck is are you
That's the
thinking
point.
about?
I'm not trying to say on
Okay,
camera.
we were at Power Slap. It was live on stream. Everybody saw it. You don't need to keep on doing like riddles. Okay, we saw what happened.
Not just that though.
Okay, I'm not having a conversation with someone who's just gonna like.
Yeah,
speak
Fresh. If you're
in-
gonna say it, you just got to say it,
like,
bro.
what the
just,
fuck
Just say it if that's what it
it's
is. Because you
very
bring it up
frustrating.
and then you do this, it's like, you know. And if you don't want to say it, that's fine. Then
but
we
the
can
thing
just
is,
move on.
I already made my point.
Because I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I know, but I remember
With a lot of this
I
Yeah.
already
stuff.
made my point.
I'm not sure what your point is.
The point is, tell them the truth. If you say this stuff in public,
That was your point out after all this. Don't lose your job talking about
No,
Jews in the dentist office.
I'm saying the truth is needed, but not everyone has to burn their bridges for the truth.
Right. The overall point is have
He did say some
convictions.
people got to do it. He didn't say everybody.
Said, like his homie Zerko should never argue with the brother on camera. That's 100% facts. You know damn well Sneeko doing this because of his chat making him feel inferior, depression, fit. And I ain't gonna be thinking, bro, these monkeys are stupid. For real.
He said that earlier.
No, I did too.
Okay, and then you said
you
I
guys
made a
agree?
mistake.
No, for you specifically, yeah,
Me specifically, I made a mistake.
I think so.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, but you haven't provided any substantial evidence for why I made a mistake. Like I'm in a good position financially. I still have access to my platform, still able to do what I love doing. I'm very blessed. My family's like, where have I made a mistake? Where like, if I made a mistake, there'd be something wrong in my life or something missing, or something that I wish that I had. And there's zero regret for anything I've done.
That's good.
So is it really a mistake then, bro?
No, because of where he is now. But back then,
I
What?
was less successful.
Wait. He said it was a mistake. And then he just said, no, it's not a mistake. This dude Fresh is goofy, bro. This dude don't even know what the fuck he's trying to say either.
When I was still on YouTube.
I know.
Okay, I'm. Let's just move
Yeah,
on.
he's doing better now without YouTube.
I know.
So how's that a mistake?
Well,
Dude, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
Boy.
I don't think you made a mistake, man. I think, like I said before, had you not been,
Bro, Fresh will win an argument in his head because he thinks of a point without saying it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what
I
are you
think-
talking
I'm
about?
protecting people that are not on camera. That's all I'm doing.
Bro, you're not like CIA. Like you always talk about like Illuminati rooms and stuff. Just say what the fuck you're thinking. We're on a
already did.
podcast.
I already did.
Okay.
It's fine.
all right, I'll get my take. I don't think you made a mistake. Had you not gotten off of YouTube, you wouldn't have been resourceful and done other things and had other conversations and met other people. And meeting those people has definitely opened certain doors that might have not been available to you when you were on YouTube. And who knows what path you would have went down if you got more
Like
and more
Ye
famous and
24, for
bigger.
example, like working with Kanye West, like that was like one of the dreams I had as a kid. That would not have happened if I was still on YouTube and I wasn't speaking about this. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
right
you would
now,
have been scared. You would have been scared to even get on that whole thing.
the connections that I've made with people after like post ban are way better than the connections that I had before. Like Dan Bilzerian, for example, that's somebody that I've met through speaking about this subject and speaking about this topic. So many people like I think it's better. Like every decision I've made and the path that my career has taken since then has been substantially better in every
I would
aspect.
say that you're forging bonds with stronger bonds versus like if you had like had the fame and clout, like
then
it
you have
would have been like
superficial
it would have been
bullshit.
superficial
Yeah.
bullshit. Exactly. So, I mean, yeah, man. I think, in my opinion, looking at it, I don't think you made a mistake. I think you did what you felt like you want to do. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to, can you go to sleep at night? And if you can go to sleep at night and be proud of what you do, that's what matters, man. I don't think money and fame is everything, but everyone has different opinions. But yeah, anyway, that was a very unique conversation. And all I learned from that is that you guys talk quite a bit without me around. I don't.
We've had this debate like 5 times now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like you guys talk a lot when I'm not around because I'm like in here listening. Like a lot of this shit is new to me. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I didn't hear none of this. So anyway, but I guess that's all those times where I'm asleep and you guys go out. Yeah, because when we do like trips or whatever, guys, I sleep a lot, so I'll like be asleep and they'll like go out shooting or doing whatever the fuck they do. Where are we at here? Oh, we're still on Candace, right? So no, we didn't finish the Candace thing, and then we'll do
Yeah, we
JC
didn't finish it
last. Go back to the Candace thing. The Mario Newfall article.
He has all the news.
What the
Hey
fuck?
guys,
what the
Council
fuck,
Club.tv,
Jinx?
man. Okay, so she goes.
Why is that shit even on there? Who gives a fuck about Jinxie, bro? He's a goofball streamer that is like retarded. From what I understand, who fucking cares about Jinxie, bro?
There'll be no other show. Okay, this is from Owens, and quote, there'll be no show today or at all this week. That's because YouTube has issued me a strike and a 1-week suspension for my sit down with Kanye. They also removed the interview as hate speech, as it was mass reported by Zionists. Their tactics never changed. Thus far, I have had 0 strikes on my YouTube creators account. I have now been inundated with 3 back-to-back content hits within minutes, plus an email that I am now fully demonetized. We all know exactly who is behind this and why. And I'll tell you guys this, man. This happened to us too. This happened to us too, man. They take your account, they take your videos down, and I don't know if there's like a flag or whatever, like when you get strikes in secession or whatever the fuck it may be. But yeah, I remember getting this email too. Due to violations of the YouTube Partner Program policies, including our ad-friendly guidelines and community guidelines, the Candace Owens channel has been suspended from YouTube Partner Program YPP. Examples of this include the community guidelines violations outlined above, along with our ad-friendly guidelines, which state that content that incites hatred against, promotes discrimination, disparages, or humiliates an individual or group of people is not suitable for advertising. The channel can be reevaluated for the YouTube Partner Program after 90 days when you see an option to reapply on your monetization page. A channel that reapplies to be a part of the YPP will be readmitted only after it has addressed the issues that triggered the suspension during this time. And once the initial upload restriction period is over, you can continue to upload new content. Make sure that to review all your videos within our YouTube Partner Program policies. Blah blah.
This is so vague, on purpose, by the way. Like it could be anything. I could just say,
that's crazy, bro. They have the ability to just remove your shit just like that, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, that's all you can really say is that it's crazy. They control what they want people to know. And if you're speaking too much of what they don't want people to know, they just, at the drop of a hat, snap your fingers, boom, now you're gone. And to have that much power at the tips of one person is just too fucking dangerous, bro. Way too dangerous. That's why there's a president, and there's fucking the House, and then there's the fucking Senate. There's a Supreme Court. There's all this different shit that they all have to fucking, go through or whatnot. And the president can't just do this and do that on his own. He has to go through all these different sections of the government. Because the president had all that much power at his fingertips and he could just do whatever the fuck he wanted. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be anyways. I mean, we're not seeing that shit right now because fucking they're all corrupt. But that's the way that it's supposed to be, because if they have all that power at the tip of their fingers, well, guess what? There's no telling what the fuck they would do or wouldn't do.
I don't know. Indians are eating curry?
This is the problem, right? So this is the issue with a lot of these main platforms, whether it's YouTube, even on Twitch. The terms of service are opaquely written in a way where they can selectively enforce things on you. And this is where I want to come to Sneeko, because, and us as well, we go ahead and do things that might be interpreted as a violation of the, community guidelines or terms of service. But there's other people that do the same shit and they don't necessarily get punished to the same degree. There's selective enforcement.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're able to do this selective enforcement is because the rules and the terms of service are written in a way where they can kind of go back and be like, oh, well, you violated this. And then they're able to kind of just like get you on anything. It's bullshit, if I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
Right? Not going to mention names, but I've talked with many YouTube employees that they even say this is fucking bullshit and unfair to the creators.
Really?
And,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And they even know that it's BS. And, I'm just going to say it. They significantly censor creators on the right way more than creators on the fucking left. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous how people like Ethan Klein can talk about bombing the NRA, or Hassan Abi can say the United States deserved 9/11. They can say ridiculous things like this and nothing happens to them. But guys like us come along, channel taken down, demonetized, Andrew Tate banned,
Justin Waller
demonetized,
a link.
Justin Waller taken off for links. Like, it's just wild to me. And then Candace Owens just now demonetized. There is open season on conservative right-leaning creators versus left-leaning creators. I don't know any of them that have been banned or whatever it may be. Young Turks talks about Israel all day. Nothing happened to them. They're not demonetized.
Hassanabi too.
I wonder why.
Hassanabi criticizes Zionists all fucking day. Nothing happens.
It was funny. Even Chris from Mr. Beast has a Palestine flag in his bio, and he still has Instagram after everything he did, and we don't.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Of course, his bitch ass would have that shit in his bio too, bro. But I mean, You know, it's not surprising that they obviously they pick and choose sides because they've probably been blackmailed into doing so. And so instead of getting their platform removed permanently, I'm talking about YouTube and Instagram and Meta and all that shit. Instead of getting their company, their platform removed permanently, they decided to go with what they were told to do because they still want to make money, they still want to do this, and they still want to do that. So they pretty much sold themselves out, got on the payroll, and you know all the bullshit that we know about now. But it's just crazy, bro. I think everybody should have the right to speak their mind, but at the same time, you know, as long as it's literally not inciting violence and riots and whatnot against people, whether it's a specific type of people or just people in general or whatever the case may be, I think everybody should have the right to speak their mind. As long as they're not pedos. If they're not pedos, and they can speak their mind. If they're a pedo, they should be in jail. Should be in prison.
Yeah. You know,
ours was a targeted attack, but yeah, still.
like, yeah, dude. So it's ridiculous to me that and we all know where all the censorship comes from. You know, we know it is. I mean, you guys can go ahead and do your research. Google the head of YouTube Trust and Safety, and you guys are going to see exactly what I'm talking about, right? So, and I find it interesting how Candace has been critical of feminism, Black Lives Matter, the whole gender situation, cultural things, but then she gets into a certain topic.
It's a wrap.
Boom.
Yeah.
And I find it also interesting that this comes days after she destroyed Shmuley
On Piers Morgan.
on Pierce Morgan.
They made it public though that they come after her on Twitter, on X.
Yep.
It said-
ADL wrote an article on her calling her like an anti-Semite. They called Tucker Carlson an anti-Semite too because he brought
Crazy.
Daryl Cooper on, the historian. So, I mean, this is just, dude, it's fucking ridiculous at this point. You know, we all know, you know, see who you can't criticize and you'll see who rules over you. So,
yeah,
it's fucked up. It's really fucked up, you know. So,
there's an article I want to show you guys.
we can't.
You said, what happened to people creating their own shit if they don't like the way somebody else says shit being ran? Right? No, it's facts. It's 90% facts, bro. There's too much shit. People getting too much in their feelings instead of going off and doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that people are going to say what they say. You can't stop people from saying what they say. If you censor them on social media, they're going to find a way to say it, whether it's in real life or a different form, a different social media platform. They're always going to find a way to say it. And if they're not saying it, they're always thinking it in their head, talking about it to somebody else. So either way, it's not going to matter. They're always going to be saying it. You know, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. When they say Jewish this, Jewish that, comes off as hatred. That's because they have made it to where the Khazarians, you know, the fake Jews, the people who are actually over there in leadership positions over there in Israel right now, they're running the country. They have made it to where they're quote unquote Jews, right? So they're under the protected class of people that can't be criticized. They made it to where they can't be criticized, period. They made it to where they can't be called out without repercussions against you. And it's absolutely wild. You know, people ask me, ooh, why do you have that flag in the rock around? Bitch, because I rock with the people. I don't rock with their government. There's two different things, boy. There's the people and there's the government. Just like over here in the U.S., there's the people and there's the government. Two different types of people, two different groups of people. One's evil, and one group of people is evil and they want power, money, and this and that. The other group of people just want to live their fucking lives, you know? They just want to live their lives in peace. They want world peace. They want everybody to get along. They don't want no type of strife. Same thing over here, you know? We just want to live our fucking lives. We want to make our money. We want to build ourselves up. We want to live a good life and be able to retire at a good age and not have to worry about shit. Then you got the government who wants to do stupid ass shit and they're fucking money and power hungry and this, that, and the third. So it's two different kinds of people. Everybody just associates the land with everybody all together. Yeah, no, I seen. He said when they say Jewish this, Jewish that, it comes off as hatred. Yeah, that's what I'm. These people who claim to be breaking the matrix need to stop generalizing Jewish people and just stick to the individual they're framing. No, that's 100% facts, bro. Because I mean, it'd be the same way as people stereotyping black people. You know, they see a bunch of hood videos of them shooting at each other and doing this and doing that. So now they think all black people are like that, which, and we all know is not the case, because there are good black people out there, just like there's bad black people out there, just like there's good white people out there, just like there's bad white people out there. There's good Jewish people out there. There's bad Jewish people out there. There's fake Jewish people out there. It's you can't generalize them all together, because then you become the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You have to separate who you're calling out from their quote unquote group. You have to take the bad apples out the batch, because basement dwellers watch these people content and assume the whole race of certain people is evil. That's 100% facts. And it doesn't make it any better that the people that they're watching, they're not separating the bad apples from the batch. You know, they're just saying, oh, well, if one apple in there is bad, then they're all fucking bad. Like, nah, bro. Due to sensationalized misinformation. I don't know why I couldn't fucking read that shit first. Due to sensationalized misinformation. That's 100% facts, bro. They all just want clicks. They want likes. They want views. They want hatred in the world, bro. That's really all it comes down to, is they want the chaos because they profit from the chaos, off of the chaos. And then they can hide behind the chaos in plain view. And your stupid ass doesn't realize it because you're too busy falling for that shit, hating on people who don't even deserve the hate.
Candace Owens, dude, it's a gut. It's like literally a punch to the fucking gut when they demonetize you. And for all the people out there, right? Imagine going to work every day, but like not getting paid for it. That's what being demonetized is.
At least she's not banned though. Having the platform and having that reach is still really valuable. Hopefully they don't ban
it. It is, but when you're demonetized, bro,
it's pretty much like
it hurts your
reach.
It hurts your reach a lot because since they can't run ads. Well, actually, sometimes chat. When you guys watch this on YouTube, do you guys see ads on our videos? Let me know, chat, on Rumble and on
Twitch.
They
still show ads, and they just.
I think they still show ads on some of our videos, bro.
But they take all the money.
Shit, I seen the ad on this bit.
They take all the money though.
All the
I
videos.
loaded it up.
All of the videos get that.
Oh, so our videos are running ads on them.
Live streams. All of them.
Yeah, but they get all the revenue, not us.
So some people are saying yes, some people are saying no.
Can you send Mo that article I sent you? It's related to this topic.
Yeah.
Sticker, you have my number. You could have sent.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bro, that's fucked up, man.
That's
so they're
crazy.
literally robbing you blind, bro. They're literally robbing you fucking blind.
But yeah, man. I mean, listen.
I mean, that's why we're on Twitch right now, because YouTube is doing this shit. So it doesn't make sense to stream on there anymore.
I had a conversation in London with some well-known with some well-known people in the Muslim space, and they were talking about making a platform that's Muslim-owned, like having like a Muslim-owned YouTube, because all the other platforms
they'd censor it even more.
are Zionist-owned. And
yeah, but they would censor.
Yeah,
even
so
more.
here's where it gets annoying, is because when it wants to be Muslim-owned and you have people who are really on Deen, they don't want any fitna on that. So they're saying they don't want girls getting naked. They don't want
it would never work.
They don't want people to disrespect the Prophet, peace be upon him. They don't want to have like swearing. It's like, all right, this platform sucks already.
Yeah.
So what they need to do, and the argument I made,
It'll never work,
was that all the platforms that are Zio-owned, they don't present themselves as being Zio-owned. No one says, go to YouTube, it's Zionist-owned. But you just figure it out.
Yeah.
If you go to a Muslim-owned YouTube and you call it Muslim-owned, nobody wants to use it automatically.
Yeah.
Are you going to go on Tinder, or are you going to go on Muslim Tinder?
Yeah.
You're going to go on the Tinder. It has to be accessible to everybody. So my argument was that you should just allow free speech, and then the truth about God and who controls the world, that will come to light. Kind of like X. X right now, you allow everybody, and then everybody's getting like all the people on our side, the ratioing all the time, where the truth is really spreading fast.
bro. Look, people are gonna get mad at me for saying this, but I'm just gonna say it, man. Islam and free speech don't coincide.
Damn.
Sorry,
No, they don't.
they don't.
That's a
They
fact.
simply don't.
Well, I mean,
That's a fact.
I don't think free speech and anything doesn't coincide. There's no free speech anywhere. Like free speech absolutism is kind of a lie. There's no example of absolute free speech anywhere.
It's always at a cost.
Yeah.
There's
Is he really lying though? I don't think so. All right, but I'll be there in a minute. I don't think he is lying about that part, about free speech. They're not really being an example of free speech. I think the only example of true free speech would probably have to be with like atheism or some shit. It's the only thing I can think of. Because all the religions, they have these different laws and rules and whatnot of what you can and can't say, what you can and can't do, and all that shit. So I really don't think that he's lying right there. But yeah, man, with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, members, aunties, and grannies, and everybody else. I'm finna get the hell up and out of here. Get this outro open. You finna bounce.
Hey, with the fun tour, going out here and all this shit, all over fucking USA, and I'm done with all this shit. I'm cool off all this fucking talking shit. I got a whole team to represent. I don't want to do none of this. I never did want to do any of it. Fuck this nigga and fuck his team, bro. I'm out. I gotta go. Square up with yourself, motherfucker.